always tried to maintain a strict neutrality when it comes to tribal matters. But then again, I have never had an offer this tempting from someone as respectable as Mr. Nerva. Not only has he offered to provide me with test subjects, but he has also expressed a mutual interest in investigating the obelisks. All he asks from me is that I provide him with reliable counsel. I would trust few tribes to be able to make good on such promises, but Mr. Nerva's new legion is perhaps the most powerful tribe on the island. Indeed, if they maintain their current trajectory, they may be the only powerful tribe on the island. His offer is worth considering, at the very least.
Hilma has had a very busy last few days. As with our Argentavis, we can now take our Ankylosaurus and harvest metal from our nearby island. Not only do we get metal, we also get stone. And so when I say Hilma has had a very busy few days, I mean it. Clearing trees and nearly all the nearby stone has allowed one of our biggest construction projects to date to reach its completion. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved, where we are here with Hilma Baron at her home. A home that is now surrounded by a great big stone wall. So much gathering, both wood and stone. And here we are, and thatch too, just a lot in general. And look at that, we've got an extension out the front here so that we can make it up and down our hill nice and easy. And oh yes, looking behind me, well, for one, we have a blue drop on its way down, which is great, but there is only one lonely palm down that way. As for when we look at expanding out, it's going to be down and in this direction here. Hilma is looking a little bit lighter at the moment in terms of her equipment because there's no need to keep all of that metal armor on while we are just at home, because it does actually weigh her down quite a bit. It's also why we aren't carrying all of our tools at the moment. But hey, let's see what we have in store for us as we start today. A freaking ghillie chest piece. I'm not going to say no to that. The armor's decent, it's got hypothermic insulation as well, and that is a lance blueprint. I will take both of those, thank you. Yeah, wonderful. So we haven't been able to make the ghillie stuff yet because we've been lacking some of the resources necessary, but I mean, it looks cool. How nice. I mean, we can kind of combine that and our metal armor. Yeah, we are going to have to get dressed, but I think before we do, we're going to have a look at the different engrams that we have access to now and try and pick a path for how we want to try and progress. We haven't changed the house too much. Our combi's all the way up there. We'll need to make sure that we take care of him. But oh yeah, this gate opens automatically. That is from the S Plus mod, which I think is just going to make this whole process a little bit easier. Hello there. The way I see that working is, Hilma having a number of weighted bottles or stones that detect movement. Look, Hilma's smart. She can figure this out. She can figure it out. We have spikes across that one little section there because it's difficult to get stone across that. And if we run up here to grab our little compy, there we go. We have changed things out the front here ever so slightly. Still got our fireplace here. Everything else is the same inside at the moment, but we do have two different entry points. That's a bit of a weak point there. I feel like a dino is just going to be able to kind of jump through it, so we might end up putting a spike across there just to make it a little bit more difficult. These doors, they are reinforced. But yeah, looking out towards that hill there, you might be able to tell it looks a little bit more barren, and that is kind of the distance that we're at the moment, but we cleared all of the stone all around here to be able to get this. And by constructing this much, we have gotten a fair amount of levels. Having looked to see where we're at right now, yeah, we're at 69. Nice. I figured that was the point that, hey, let's stop here, let's pop back and just see how far we have actually progressed. So heading all the way down to 69, we can see that we have unlocked auto turrets and just lots and lots of things. But to get to this point, for us to be able to make any of the really good stuff, air conditioners and all these items of luxury, assault rifles even, we are going to need access to things like polymers and cementing paste specifically. But heading all the way back on over towards the fabricator, yes, this thing here, we need oil, spark powder, crystals. It's just cementing paste that is holding us back there. Oh, and oil. We kind of have an idea of where we're going to be able to get oil, but yeah, the sea is dangerous. And scrolling back even further, I don't think there's specifically anything that we're going to want to grab just yet. I mean, maybe the metal shield. I mean, we have crystal now, so we should be able to make a scope for our long neck rifle. Oh yes, and the ghillie stuff. We need organic polymer for us to be able to use that. We haven't found a lot of organic polymer. So when it comes to the fabricator, I think we're going to have to do a bit of exploration to try and get to the point where we can find cementing paste. Now, I am slightly aware that there are some creatures out there that can give us cementing paste, but yeah, they can be difficult to work with. And of course, I think once we have the fabricator, we're going to be able to get into things like making electronics as well, and then getting into electricity, which, yeah, that'd be neat. But I think before I make any other assumptions, we should probably check out our little thing here, the mortar and pestle, to see if we have any recipes on how to make cementing paste. Oh, and also this, Rockwell recipes. I think this might have been what we picked up at the very start when we were, getting the XP boost here. It is a medical brew, 2 handfuls of tinto berries, 1.5 dollops of narcotic, submerged in water, cook in a cooking pot. I think we have access to everything that we would need for that. I have used a lot of the berries just recently to make some more narcotic, but we might have some hanging about. So, cementing paste. Let's just have a quick look for paste here and see if it is something that we can make. Okay. And actually, that's kind of doable. Chitin or keratin and stone. We can gather those things to here easy as. I think it's worth us making some of this. Unfortunately, we don't have a huge amount in the way of chitin, so I'm hoping keratin is going to be where it's at. And we have a little bit more. Okay, so just transferred 300 stone here as well. 10. Better than nothing. And there's a small chance that we might have gathered cementing paste from other areas. Oh yeah, and it looks like we're going to need 20 in total to be able to make the fabricator. And I think we are going to want to expand when we are looking at putting things down like the fabricator. We could always just shuffle a few things around. I mean, there is a bit of space for us to do some work here, but I think once it starts getting a little too crowded in here, we'll try and do something with that. First of all, though, I wouldn't mind having a look to see if we can maybe try and make that recipe. These are all Rockwell recipes. I see. Aha. Okay, tinto berries, narcotics, and water. Alright. Well, that's nearly everything. I'm wondering if in terms of the water, we need to gather water for that? We may very well need to. I'm looking at the amount of armor that we get from this. It's 100 armor, which is a lot more than our ghillie suit. I think we're probably going to stick to the iron armor, really. We're going to take the rest of our tools back at this point as well. So, let's go grab some water. And now, let's see if we can make this work. So we're going to transfer that into there. I feel like that's everything. Now, do you consume it? Do you repair? I'm guessing we're also going to need to have fire here as well, so let's transfer some wood across. That should do, I think. We'll light the fire, and yeah. Is that everything we need? Submerged in water, cook in a cooking pot. I mean, we got narcotics, we got tinto berries. I feel like that's everything. Oh, it worked. Medical brew. It's just doing it over time. This brew does not have any nutritional value, but it promotes healing. Well, I'll be damned. We'll make sure that we keep that in our inventory. We don't necessarily need to have it on our hotbar, but I think as long as we have one of those at any given time, I'm going to be pretty happy with that. So we're just going to wait for one more of those to cook. We just cooked our first thing. Oh, and it used all the water. Okay, I see. I think that's where the jar of water that we can construct will come in handy. Red coloring. Okay, wasn't what I was looking for, but thanks, I guess. Red coloring. Let's just put the fire out for now. I'm happy with the one. Thank you. Oh, and we do need to store that blueprint we picked up. Now we can actually make a bookshelf for our different blueprints and all the rest. I think we are going to have a look at doing that, but yeah, at the same time, we want activity today. I guess before we get too active, I'm going to have a look at repairing our tools, namely the hatchet first and foremost, because we've gotten a lot of use out of it. Thank you, hatchet. Oh, and it's getting a little bit later today, so we're not going to be doing anything too active, but we are going to be able to craft. Okay, so first of all, looking at the scope here, it's going to be 40 metal, so it's a bit of an investment for us to get, but I think it's going to be worth it because that long neck rifle, that's going to be one of our main weapons going forwards. It might even just like straight up end up replacing the crossbow. And then the crossbow might just be for grappling hooks. That way we always have a way out. I believe we have everything we need. Indeed we do. Let's get that crafted. And that did give us a fair bit of experience there. So right click for options. I'm guessing we just drop it onto the rifle. So, yep, there we go. We have ourselves a scope on that. I don't know if we want to have a look at the silencer as well. It is going to require oil. Right. Now let's have a look at our steel and see how that is going at the moment. Pretty good. We had nearly 800 pieces of metal from our Ankylosaurus, which was an absolute freaking champion at getting this stuff. Now, there is one other dino that we can get, and I think we've actually seen it, that will be useful for getting stone, and I think we are going to need a lot more stone in the future, because this took ages. And thankfully, we do actually still have some stockpiled. Oh, and I didn't even explain how I built these in the first place, but if you look very carefully underneath the walls, you might be able to see that there is a stone fence that's beneath them. I think we can maybe just target it. But that means that we can build these without having to put down massive foundations, which just look kind of ugly. I started off doing a weird honeycomb thing down there, but it looked terrible, and so thankfully I found a better way. Now, thinking back to the cementing paste, I think one of the best ways for us to get cementing paste is going to be through chitin, effectively. And we've found chitin in a few forms so far. The spiky boys, for lack of a better word, the turtle-ish kind of dudes, they do seem to drop a bit of keratin. But as for chitin, the small little troglobites, they're good, but also bugs. Bugs are going to be the best way for us to get it. We have encountered bugs a few times in the swamps, but I am aware that there are caves. And we're yet to find any of those caves, so I think that's what we're going to try and do today. Explore and try and find something like that. And I think we're going to go back to this island over here. Have a good fly around it. Maybe a little bit lower to the ground to see if we are able to find anything. I think as long as we kind of stick to the southern edge of the map, things are going to be a little bit kinder. But I'm happy with the progress that we've made so far, what we've been able to build here, and what I've been able to get done off camera. And it's primarily been resource gathering, because believe me, this still did take quite a while. I have just realized that we had some gunpowder that was just kind of kicking about at the moment. So we're going to use some of that to make some more rifle ammunition. And then we're in turn going to turn those into some more of these tranquilizer darts. It does require a fair bit of metal to get this all done though. And it's just doing them one at a time as well. But another 5, I feel like that's pretty good. 13 in total. We should be able to take down something pretty big with that. Cannot be used with attachments. So I think as long as we're not using a silencer, then that should be okay. I mean, the scope is an attachment, but we'll see. I'm sure it's fine. And then 37 regular ammunition. I think we are going to do what I said I was going to do with the crossbow, which is have it be purely for the grappling hook at the moment. I mean, I suppose we could keep the trank arrows as a backup. It's not a bad backup, really. Oh, and something else that I wanted to have a look at. that I've been thinking about for a while is if we have a look for scissors. Yeah, it's something that we could have unlocked a while ago. We do need obsidian for scissors though. I guess that's for the blades, maybe? To have a very, very, very sharp edge along them? Yeah, because Hilma's hair is kind of unruly. Obsidian, I mean, it's volcanic glass, so we're probably going to find it near volcanic sources, and we really haven't seen a volcano yet. At least I don't think we have we, Compy? Having a look at our map, I mean, there was a big mountain towards the north in the snow. Didn't seem volcanic. Then again, I guess we could always just do a bit of a scout, a bit of a fly around to see that. And I think in terms of scouting, Terry is going to be better than our Argentavis, because Terry's just faster in general. You know, she needs to rest quite a bit, but she's still generally faster. So I think we're just going to kind of wait the night out. I'm going to see if there's some more crafting that I can do. And then in the morning, we're going to go off on an exploration. Okay, I'm doing some late night remodeling. I've decided to shuffle things around here a little bit so that we can get this bookshelf put in here. And I feel like that's going to be a pretty good spot for it. Obviously, I don't want it to be phasing through the wall. There we are. We got ourselves a bookshelf. So we're going to be able to put all of our different recipes and blueprints in there. And you know what? I don't think we need to have a window on here for now. It's nice to be able to see the outside. Oh, okay. I have just had a look, and it seems that, yeah, indeed, this really cannot be used with any attachments whatsoever. So we're going to keep the scope along if we're just going to be shooting things. It just needs to be used as is. Right, so over the night, I have done a little bit of organizing as much as possible. We've kind of got these trash storage boxes at the moment to store all of our excess clothing and tools and everything else like that. I'm trying to reserve these for just crafting resources where possible. I'm probably also going to have another box which is just going to be for leftover construction things. Yeah, and also I don't like that one just kind of sticking out there like that. So I'm going to try and see if I can figure something else out for, you know, storage solutions in the home here. Also, yeah, we are going to have to expand. It's just something that's going to have to happen. But it's morning, and we have exploration that we need to do today. So I'm going to make sure that we're topped off on our water, that we're going to be good and ready to go. And then I'm going to decide if we're going to take Arrow or Terry out for this day. Now, I guess one of the things that I should probably get in the habit of doing is leaving my tools here, tools that we aren't going to need, you know, while we're out on the road, because metal tools, they are heavy. So I think we might end up using this box here. Oh, or not, because there's already stuff in there. Well, I guess we're just going to have to use one of the other large storage containers for the time being. But we are going to be dropping off our main tools. I mean, I don't think we're going to have to construct anything while we're out there in the world. And they don't take up too much weight, but it's enough. It's enough that I think we should do without them for now. Right, so onwards then, right? Now I suppose the benefit of bringing Arrow with us is that we can pick up dinosaurs. We can move them around, so if there is something that we do want to tame, well, we can bring it to somewhere secluded to be able to tame it, and also, once we tame it, we can get it back here easier. So, while Terry is fast, I think Arrow is just going to be better in general, and plus, Arrow, you can help defend us as well. And you've got to level up, so let's see what we can do with that. It's probably just going to go straight into stamina. Weight is another good one as well, I suppose. You are actually carrying some flint and metal at the moment, but it's, you know, it's barely touching the sides. You've got enough meat on you as well. Everyone else here is pretty happy. They're healthy. And just checking our little trough here. Yeah, we've got enough meat, we've got enough berries. They are doing just fine. So, Arrow, let's head up and into those skies. And do I know what I'm looking for here? No, I really do not. But we're going to have a good search around. And if I do see any source of chitin, I'm going to need my hatchet, aren't I? Yep. I think it's, you know, it's only going to be 4 weight in total for me to take both the hatchet and also the pick. We're not going to need the sickle. Fiber can wait, but yeah, just in terms of resource gathering, it's going to be worth us having both of them, because, you know, we never know what we're going to find. Now, looking down at you, I do wonder just how strong Arrow is, because we could just ask Arrow to attack it and see how that goes. Jumping off for a moment here, because we can always call you back to us as well, and we can run in and assist. But let's ask you to attack this sucker here. And I mean, just kind of dive bombing it, and that's working out. Doing good. Yeah, it's barely getting a chance to attack you. I mean, I'm tempted to try and jump in here and do something as well. We do have our rifle, should we need to use it. But I don't even know if we're going to need to interrupt Arrow here. I mean, I'm sure your stamina's doing okay. This is what you do for a living. You're a big bird. You probably don't hunt turtles exactly, but yeah. I guess it's a little hard to tell just how injured it is. It's getting pretty bloodied though. The real tell is going to be afterwards, checking to see how bloodied Arrow has got throughout all of this. Oh, hello, bug. Hi, and thank you. Thank you, Arrow. Well done. I'm trying to, have a look to see if we can find these remains. Okay, so we do have remains here. Now, what's going to be the best thing for us here? Is it going to be the pick? I mean, that gave us a fair amount of chitin. We're less interested in the meat. Hey. Piss off. Leave alone. Thank you, Arrow. Oh, damn it. Well, I think either they got it or Arrow got some of the corpse there. Let's jump in and help out. We are trying to not get blinded throughout this as well. Arrow, nicely done. Okay. Now, I'm not sure where the other bug remains got to throughout all of that. It's going to be difficult to see, huh? Yeah. Not going to be much luck there. I mean, we're not going to say no to meat and hide. Take what we can. Let's just have a look at Arrow. Okay, health-wise, you're totally fine. And you did actually end up getting some chitin from him, just not a whole lot. We are always going to get more if we can, actually harvest it ourselves. Let's get that rifle out. Look at that. Nice. Okay, alright, Arrow. Let's continue on. Okay, so we've got a paracer down there, and I did see that we can get platforms for them. As far as engrams go, hello. Oh, there's quite a few bugs around here. Yeah, okay. Let's see if Arrow can do something to attack them. I mean, they're not going to do much. They are going to poison Arrow, though. I wonder if it's better for us to just jump off, because I am not going to be doing too good of a job of actually attacking these. I wonder if there's like a hive nearby or something like that. Yeah, let's jump off of Arrow. Give you a better chance to actually defend yourself here. Thank you. And you just killed them real fast, huh? Okay, so we do have one of them over here. Yeah, I think that the pick is going to be the better option here. Oh, hello. Let's just jump back. Oh, thank you, Arrow. Thank you. What a good defender you are. Okay, and there we go. Chitin. Now, of course, there were other ones down here, and we can see that there are a few bugs around. So we'll try and go for them. Yeah, we're going to lose them in the grass super easy. Arrow, I'm going to ask for you to follow me still, though. Just so that we can be a little bit safer here. You will come to my defense if we get attacked. And that's okay. And look, I know that these bugs are like chump change in terms of what we can get. And also, they are just going to be so, in general, so much harder to see. Hello. Arrow, amazing as always. Well, we did manage to find at least one of them there. And it's small amounts of chitin, but it is still what we are after. I'm just hoping that they've kind of rolled down the hill. They have a little bit. Alright, let's jump back onto your back and just continue along the hillside here. Hello? What are you? Different kind of beast? Let's actually get our spyglass sorted here so that we are using it. Oh, it's a Diplodocus. Okay. Right, I guess we've seen a lot of Brachiosaurus, and you're taking care of the raptors here totally fine. And I'm not looking at taming raptors right now just because we haven't had a lot of luck with them, really. Ooh, that has caught my attention. Let's head on over towards that, and then we'll kind of just explore in and around this region. There's quite a few Carbonemus down here as well, but they don't give us too much in the way of resources. That's a nice little raptor. But yeah, we're going to make this quick stop. Got 2 raptors over there. I'm always wary of freaking micro-raptors now. I'm just going to land. Anywhere here, arrow, anywhere. Thank you, thank you. Let's make this a quick stop. Let's also just make sure that we've got something defensive out. Okay. Hi. Water jar, I think it was. A blueprint for a water jar. Yeah, cementing paste, yet again. Crystal as well. And we have gained some extra crystal. Yeah, there's so many raptors around here. Just see them up along the hillsides. So of course we are close to the swamp, yet again. Having a look at our map here, seeing there's raptors over there, we are kind of near an unexplored area. And I'm not against us just kind of flapping along here, exploring a little bit of the swamplands. See a Titan boa in the distance. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled for any kind of unusual formations, you know? Things that might draw our eye as a player and as a survivor. And honestly, one of the easiest ways for us to do that is just to use the kind of cinematic camera to look around us as we are flying. So far, it's all pretty normal. The area that we are approaching at the moment is considered unexplored. The flora around here seems pretty familiar for the most part, similar to what we've seen in the past. Is that a Rex? You know what? I think it is. Let's get a little closer. It was something injured. Yup. Yup, I think that's what we're looking at. Okay. Yes. Wild male Rex, level 4. Okay, so it doesn't... It's not super big. I reckon we might be able to try and take this thing. Let's just go and land you here for now, let's say. It's across the river. I'm just going to tell you to wait here for now. We've got our long neck rifle. I'm not sure what that big purple thing was that it did. Hey, you look different. Oh, we got another tech thing over here as well. I'm intrigued. What are you? Oh, you're a Tyrannosaurus. You're a Ryan. Oh, God, that's intimidating. Wow. Okay, so we've got 12 shots. I'm sure it takes us a second or two to kind of get it to work all right. Also, you're an interesting looking creature. Okay. All right, the Rex is kind of getting away at the moment. Level 4. And it's not... Oh, okay. What level are you? Okay. Also level 4. Sure. Arrow, you're just over here at the moment. All right. Lots of things. Okay. Do I want to try and do that while you're fighting this? I mean, you're occupied, right? I hate wasting resources, but also this might be the right time to do it. I'm gonna wait till it's eating, and then we're gonna go for it. Oh, it's getting close. Okay, that's one that we've hit it with so far, and I think it might have been a headshot. It's 2. 3. The sound is kind of hilarious. Oh, shoot. No scope. Okay, it's getting a little close for comfort. I also am hearing something else big. kind of just behind us. Okay. Its attention's elsewhere at the moment. That's good. Why? Oh, I couldn't do anything for a moment then. Just trying to keep my eyes on the surroundings as much as possible. Okay. I am liking the range on this. It's looking pretty good so far. Rex, where are you going, huh? Where are you going? Is that downed? No, not entirely. Hey, Terry? Terry. If you would please. I'm not sure what it's doing. Is it stuck? I think it was. Don't know if it is anymore. Oh, shoot. Okay. Thank you, Terry. Oh, the Rex is down. The Rex is down. Holy crap. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. We're going to need meat. We do have some. There you go. And we're going to put it on, like, tracking now. Also, just get some of that good meat, my friend. Okay, oh, there's another Rex here. Is the Rex going to go for it, though? Let's start tracking it. It's got a lot of health. Also, I guess torpor is another thing that we're going to need to consider, right? I didn't see how torpid out it was. Yikes. Oh no, is that Rex just gonna eat the other Rex? I don't think so. I don't know. Really? I don't know. Yikes. Okay, let's just get rid of the other body, just so that it's not gonna have any reason to kind of hang around. Okay. Also, our Rex is going to need prime meat. I feel like that's maybe a thing. Shoot. That's the other male, I think. Eventually it's going to move on. We are going to need to try and get over to that body though. And look, I know that this is not a high level Rex. But yeah, the idea of getting one of these big old bastards, that'd be great. Okay, we've got some bugs heading this way. Let's see if we can just take them out with Arrow here. Okay, good job, Arrow. I hate that the Rex is still hanging around here. Let's get further away again. Oh, we started taming it. Okay, good. Alright, there we go. Just stay here for now. Oh boy. You're very hard to check on, unfortunately. Torpidity is totally fine. You're out. You are out. Yeah. You're gonna be fine. I wonder if prime meat would speed up the process at all. I mean, we might as well take some of it. Okay. Here you go, big boy. And we're just gonna have to stay in the area. Oh, dehydrated. Yeah, that's not good. Let's make that, gone fast. There we go. Thank you, Arrow. We will deal with your level up in just a moment. Okay. And... Oh, piranha coming for us. That's why we do not hang around. Alright, the other Rex is moving on. Good. Well, RG, let's go and give you some more stamina, eh? Yeah. There you go. Arrow's doing well. And our unexpected thing of this trip is that we have gained a Tyrannosaurus. Well, not yet. But we may well have. A low-level Tyrannosaurus at that, but it's still a frickin' Tyrannosaurus Rex. 98%! That's gotta be the prime. That has got to be the prime. Okay, just a little bit more, and we are gonna be there. Okay, that's some efficient taming. Now the real question is going to be, how are we going to get that home from here? It isn't too far to home. It is a little ways. We're just going to have to coach it back. Just listening to this big bastard breathe. I really hope we're going to be able to get you out of those rocks. There we go. Okay, and as for a name, we're just going to call you Baby. Straight up, we're going to call you Baby. Because you're only level 4. Scratch that. Level 5. I think we're going to keep this tracker on you just for now until we manage to get you back home. You are currently following Hilma Baron. Let's see how that goes. Can we get you to make your way out of here all right? We can. We can indeed. So what we're going to need to try and do is just bring you back towards home. And I'm pretty sure that is the direction of home. Indeed it is. Okay, let's not get you fighting the other wrecks yet. Yep. Just follow us. And I think as long as we kind of stick to the shoreline, that'll be okay. We could also have a look at kind of giving you some experience along the way. But at the very least, it's a chance for us to see how proficient you are in combat. Pretty proficient, it seems. Pretty proficient. Oh, and that's its mate, I think. Oh, you got stunned there. Yeah, you're okay though. You're okay. Baby lives. We will just go and take a bit of the... Oh, there we go. Keratin from you. And we're just going to keep on making our way along here. Kind of clearing out and giving Baby a fair amount to eat along the way. Because Baby is going to need experience. Baby, easy. There we go. We do have 2, I think, Brachiosaurus there. Which, we'll see how that goes. You have like an area of effect on that bite, I think, because you started chomping down on that Patchy as well. Is that that's a Spinosaurus? That's a freaking Spinosaurus. Okay. Okay. Male Spino. I mean, you could take that, right? Right. Let's see. I mean, are we gonna have to give you some backup? It's big. That is big. This might have been a mistake. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Well, Baby started the attack here. Doing fantastic damage, chasing it around. Don't get distracted. Keep chasing it. Watch out for those Triceratops, though. Okay, you got a little stuck there. Come on, buddy, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, good job. Good job. And yeah, you eat that corpse. You deserved it. Nicely done. Let's continue on. I think as long as we head in the direction of that light, we're kind of heading the right direction. Yeah, mostly. Yeah, we can see the weird rock formations now that are down along the shore. This will lead us right back home. What are those? They're beaver dams. Okay. The one thing that I am slightly aware of... Hello? You're adorable, I don't want to hurt you. But they can be incredibly aggressive. These are giant ass beavers. Regular beavers, not ass beavers, but... Yeah, cementing paste. I think if we can crack these things open, we can get cementing paste. Hey, I hate to do this. But baby attack. Let's get out of Baby's way. Come on. There you go, lad. Level 27. There, watch out, there's another one. Yeah, they're going to be all over the show. And we can just see Piranha heading out the water now. We don't want Baby to get kind of tangled up by piranhas. You're doing good. Keep it up, Baby. Okay. I want you out of that water now, just because you're starting to get a little hurt. How about you just stay there for now? let's just investigate you and see how you're doing. Okay, Aero, you're staying here as well. That's good. Let's see. You do have a level up. You're about near half health at the moment. Your health is fantastic though. Let's give you some melee damage and 1 to health. We've got a Spinosaurus tail. Nice. Nice. Level 10. Level 10. Okay, and having a look at these things here, let's first of all try the pick. Is that what we're doing here? No, access inventory. Hot damn. Rare mushrooms, silica pearls, and just so much wood. Okay. Well. Fantastic. So we're definitely not going to destroy those. Let's make this fast. Fish, just ignore me for now. This is fine. Okay. So we've got one more that we can have a look at here. Whoa. What's that? Piranha? Okay. Yeah, we're right. Just a piranha. I mean, do you want to head over towards us though? There we go. Come back. We got some fish meat from you, huh? Was that prime fish meat? Oh, raw fish meat. Might have been prime as well. Let's see. No, just raw fish meat. I know you're still out there. Okay. Let's go fast. Yes. Rare flowers. Oh my gosh, so much cementing paste. Okay. Well, now we know. Now we know. Ow. Hey. Boy. Let's just, we might as well get some fish while we're here. There we go. That's fantastic. Hello. Alright, Aero. Let's go. Baby. Let's go. Onwards. And of course we will be still making use of Baby's talents as we slowly but surely make our way back home. And yeah, I'm gonna have to keep in mind that beavers are there. Hey guys, we tamed a Tyrannosaurus. Finally, Hilma, after all this time. I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of swimming here. If we want to try and stick to the shore, we could go along the cliffside here. What is it a special kind of rock? A little hard to tell from here. Not sure. Let's see how Baby's swimming is. Just having a look around here. Just trying to make sure the water doesn't go deeper. Like under the rock here. I don't think so. Oh boy, you are a slow swimmer. I guess that's to be expected. Are you swimming right now? Oh no, you're stuck. Okay. Well, head on out this way a little bit. Oh, look at you go. So we've got yet another swimming section ahead of us here. I'm a little concerned because we do have these manta rays that are in the water here. But they only bothered the Carbonemus. Oh, and you didn't even need to swim because you're that tall. Well, we've only got one final swim to go. Base is just across the way there. And if we want to get on the side of our wall, it doesn't really matter. That's a further swim. And I'm nervous about this big guy being in the water just because I don't know if he's going to be able to attack. And, well, we don't know what waits under there. It is a deep channel, but we're going to swim right across. And then we're just going to try and coach Baby, you know, across the way here. We can see some piranhas are starting to swim out towards him. Just travel fast, and you'll make it here. Come on, we believe in you. You're nearly there, lad, and you look like you're in good condition as well. Wonderful. Very, very good. Gosh, you are very large. Let's head on over towards the gate here. I hope you're going to be able to walk through that. Let's see. Well, we're going to have to open the door for you first of all. Easy, buddy. Easy. Hello. Hey. Okay, or you could do that. Could you not? Bud? Maybe just head along this way here. Do not impale yourself on those spikes anymore. There we are. Okay. Look at this monstrous thing. And yeah, whenever there is a Triceratops around, we have this aura that just appears around them. And I'm sorry, buddy. Everyone's gonna kind of get a little involved in that. There we go. Everyone liked that. So yeah, we have a Tyrannosaurus now. I don't know if we can make a saddle for you yet, but what a magnificent creature. No, it doesn't seem like we can, but 74, I'm going to assume that that's what that is. Even so, we got a lot of cementing paste, and did you pick up anything else interesting? Well, you picked up a level, so that's good. We're gonna go for melee damage yet again, and my gosh, you got a lot of meat in there. That's quite the roar for a baby. Yeah, this is, wow, you absolutely dwarf Kano, or Kana? Caddy, yes. Caddy the Kano. Yeah, quite the size difference. So having a look at our inventory, we've got these rare mushrooms, we've got silica pearls as well, which I think we're going to need for a number of other applications, but cementing paste, just so much cementing paste. Let's go and take you off of the Taming tracker because, well, you're back home. You're safe, you're sound. Oh boy, and so are we. We made it back, Hilma. Oh, are you out? We are going to need to make some more spark powder because there's still so much more metal to go. Okay, well, back to the grind. 100, I'd say that's probably enough, right? Yeah. And of course this does it like 2 at a time, so it's going to be 200 spark powder. Decent. Interesting. I was just having a look at the description of this flower. Even the smell of this flower makes you slightly angry. This might be a method in which we're able to kind of taunt creatures. And the rare mushroom, we feel lightheaded after just touching this. Ingesting it would be dangerous, so it could be an even more powerful narcotic. We're going to try and see if we can preserve both of them, just put them in the preserving bin, hope that will stop them from spoiling as fast. My gosh, that's a fair amount of spark powder. There we go. Thank you, Hilma. We will take all of that for now. Let's get it loaded into here and start it. Keep that metal cooking. Preserving box is still looking okay. We've got a fair amount of spark powder in there. We'll put the fish in there as well. And now, yeah, we've got cementing paste, which is one of the things that we needed to try and get towards the fabricator, which I believe that's going to be a smithy job. Indeed it is. So, oil. Oil is the only factor now. Oil is the only thing that we do not have. And well, we do know where oil is. Oil is out there under the water, and I really want to see if we can get that done today. No way. I think we might actually have everything we need already. I've been going through and organizing everything. We got rid of the box that was behind here, and the chairs have been moved outside for the time being. But yeah, I think we have everything we need. So over here, we have all of our natural resources. We have all of our resources from animals in here, and odd sorts, they're going to be over there. But yeah, in here, we have 19 oil. A thick blob of unrefined oil. We only need 10 of that. I think we might have everything we need to be able to get the fabricator built. Okay, I'm just going to put a few more of these bits and pieces away, and then we're going to have a look at doing just that. Okay, smithy, fabricator. Do we have everything? What are we missing? Oh no, we're trying to make 100? Let's just make one, thank you. One fabricator. Spark powder, 50. We can make 50 spark powder. So popping over here, we want to make 25. So we'll grab everything we need to be able to do that. There we go. That'll give us 50. There we go. That's our spark powder. Let's give it another shot. That's everything. That's everything we need. Okay. We got ourselves a fabricator built. Right, how big is it? It's very big. It's very big. Okay, right. Well, could it potentially even remotely fit there? Just. Is that gonna be over the edge of our door there. It's a pretty sizable thing. Okay, I think that's it there. Do we have enough space to get up on top of here? Well, you know, I guess we could jump on this, maybe, and then jump to get up to bed. No? It might just have to do. I mean, we can kind of make that. It's not ideal. It really isn't. I think we might just have to kind of redo that little section there. And it's not coming through the wall. This is just so big. Yep, 3 seconds. It's gonna have to stay. It's gonna have to stay. I had to move these over here, destroying them and painstakingly moving everything across, but we got it done. We got it done. And now we have a fabricator. It's massive. All of that came out of our wrists somehow. Magic, I know, right? It's just kind of dominates the space a little bit. But let's have a look at this thing and see what we have in here. So obviously, there's lots of things under armor and whatnot. Although, yeah, I think for most of the stuff we are going to need to know the engrams beforehand. But we can see what we can effectively create here, and there's a lot of stuff. So the interesting thing about this, fabricate mechanized items here requires gasoline to be activated. And having a look around here where we got it, I'm looking for means to generate or create gas. And honestly, we've got an electrical generator here, but I guess for the fabricator to work, it needs gas in the first place. We've unlocked electronics, and we can see this can be crafted at the fabricator using metal ingots and silica pearls. Also, polymer is another one as well. We might as well unlock that now just so that we've got it available as a blueprint. But as to how we are whipping up gasoline, well, I imagine we're using the oil, and we haven't really seen an update to the mortar and pestle yet. I can't imagine we're just going to be grinding it in there. But yeah, I mean, scrolling back through everything that we've got here, I'm not seeing anything that's really jumping out at me. But after scrolling back through a whole lot here, we've got bug repellent, which I'm sure that'll be nice. 10 minutes. Citronal is something that we haven't found yet. I'm guessing we're going to be keeping our eye out for lemons. But yeah, as to how we get gasoline at this stage, that's still a little mystery to me. Oh, okay. So, there's a lot more to all of this. Oil pump is one of the things. Extracting oil from an oil zone. And under electrical, there is the electrical generator, which I guess we should be able to make the electronics for that. Under crafting, there's a grinder. Wow, that's very resource heavy. There's an industrial forge and a chemical bench. All these things we haven't unlocked yet. But I'm still trying to figure out what electronics would be under. Composites. There we go. I see. Well, yeah, we have everything we need to be able to start making it. Just, gasoline, but without. My general thinking is that because we can unlock the fabricator at this point, there must be a way for us to make gas here. But, as of yet, it's a mystery to me. I think all the same though, we did pretty well today. This took a lot of time, but it's given me a sense of security here. I don't know how true that is. Obviously, if there were other survivors here, they would very easily be able to make their way around the security. But Hilma is alone, as far as she's aware. It's just the dinos out there. And at least this should give them some pause. They won't be able to see us directly. And yeah, those hills are looking pretty bare. But in terms of resources, we are looking good, at least for the moment. And we've taken one small step towards a technologically advanced future. That fabricator is big. And it's only one small part of a much larger puzzle, one that we are slowly starting to piece together and solve. With Aero, we can go far, and we are going to need to. There's a lot more exploration to be done, and with Baby at our back, well, I feel like we got some pretty good defenses. And so, Legionnaires, we are going to be ending our episode there for the day. And in our next, we're going to head back on out there into that world. We are going to unlock its secrets. Hilma has been here long enough that the desire to return to home is strong. And she'll need to use every little bit of that survival knowledge she's gained so far. And so I ask you all, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. And finally, I would like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon, who continue to make this content possible.